everyone, and welcome to ABC Interactive ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
I'm Rainbow. Mike, do you have the virus?
No, I'm fine.
How long has this been going on for?
A couple of days. I'm fine.
Oh, I feel like you
I'm
need some
fine.
help.
No, I walked home in the rain and I forgot my umbrella and I'm fine. I'm fine.
You know what? I've got some advice for you.
Oh, what's that?
You should probably go see a doctor.
Okay, thank you, Shane. I mean, Rainbow.
Oh my God, you definitely need some help.
Oh.
And that's what today's article is about.
Yes.
Is that when you're sick, you need to go see a doctor, like this guy.
Right, Kim. Teaching.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Teaching rainbows. What? I gotta see a doctor.
Yeah.
I gotta go see a doctor.
And let's go to the article.
Okay, thanks, Shane.
Wesley is seeing his doctor, Dr. Claude.
Hello, Wesley. What seems to be the problem?
Hi, Dr. Claude. I don't feel very well. My nose is stuffed and my head really hurts.
Oh my gosh, I feel so much better.
How was the doctor?
Thank you. That doctor you recommended was great. Gave me a couple of pills, gave me a shot. I feel wonderful.
And you sound great, too.
I hopefully will sound good for at least the next 30 minutes. So we better get going, right?
Okay,
It's ABC Talk Unit. And yeah, we're talking about when you're sick. I was sick. Now I am perfect. But yes, people do get sick. So what do you do when you do get sick? Well, part A is going to tell us one of the first things you should do.
Seeing a doctor. So I'm going to get this article started. We have our main character today, whose name is Wesley.
Okay.
Wesley is seeing his doctor, Dr. Claude.
Ah, Dr. Claude. I would have said Dr. Claude.
Claude.
Because it's a nice French-looking
Dr.
word.
Claude.
Yes, but in English, we would pronounce that Dr. Claude. And the doctor, she is the one who we can see begins the article or the dialogue, and she does it with a normal greeting, a normal thing that a doctor or a nurse might say to you when you come to their clinic. Hello, Wesley. They would say, well, they wouldn't say Wesley, they'd say hello, Rainbow, or they'd say your name. And then they would ask you this common question: what seems to be the problem?
Ah, well,
other
yes,
words.
we're describing what's going on.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with
What
you?
doesn't feel good?
Exactly.
Wesley says, hi, Dr. Claude. I don't feel very well. Well, that's why he's here, right? So my nose is stuffed. That means I can't smell. Oh, maybe it's the virus. And my head really hurts.
Wow.
Ow.
That sounds like me half an hour ago. Yeah, your nose is stuffed. You can't breathe through your nose.
You can't smell.
You can't smell even when you eat food. You
Yeah.
can't taste anything.
Feel
and
terrible.
Your head hurts. So I'm not a doctor, but I have a pretty good idea about what is wrong with Wesley here. Let's talk about this part of our body, your nose.
Nose.
Yes, that's a part of your body that might be affected if you have a cold or something like that. If you sneeze, if you sniff too much pepper, you might have problems with your nose. If you want to find your nose, it's very easy. Here's your mouth, here are your eyes. It's right in the middle.
Yes, and when you have a cold, something that you do is achoo, and then you blow your nose with the tissue.
Especially if your nose is stuffed.
Yes, then you have to blow your nose a lot. Yes, stuffed. So the second word, stuffed, that means something is plugged in. It's not flowing. Maybe it was supposed to go through, but it's stuffed, so it's stuck. And so you can't really breathe. You're like, I have a stuffy nose.
Okay, yeah, we use this adjective to describe things that are like full or too full. You might actually say, I'm stuffed.
Oh, you ate
just
too much.
ate a big meal. So that's not so bad, right,
Yeah.
as having your nose stuffed. Or if you're studying for an exam, you'd say, oh, no more studying. My head is stuffed with information.
Can't
it means
remember
it's
anything else.
full, it's getting uncomfortable, it almost has too much. And here, if your nose is stuffed, of course, you won't be able to breathe. And another thing that might happen if your nose is stuffed, or with other problems is your head might hurt. This is your head. It includes everything, your brain, your eyes, your mouth, your chin, your face, your ears. It's all on this part of your body. And if your head hurts, another way he could have said that would be, I have a headache.
A headache, that's right. So headache is one word.
Yeah.
When your head hurts, you have a headache. When your head hurts. So finally, we have a last vocabulary word, which is hurt. And hurt.
Ow! That hurts. You hurt me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw.
If it hurts, that means it doesn't feel good. There's a pain in your body. So if you fall down, if you're hit by a bus, you might say, I'm hurt, or my head hurts. Some body part hurts.
Exactly.
Okay, but nothing's gonna hurt because right now we're going to take a break and we'll be back very soon.
Ow, that hurt.
When did you start to feel this way?
It started last Tuesday.
Did you check for a fever?
No, I didn't. I don't have a thermometer at home.
Not a problem. I can do that now. I am also going to listen to your chest.
Okay. I want to get better soon, so I'll do anything.
Okay, so Dr. Claude is very professional, so she has to ask some questions to Wesley to know more about how he's feeling. So the doctor says, when did you start to feel this way? Was it a week ago? Was it 2 days ago? Just so I can have a good idea of what's wrong with you.
Exactly. And of course, the way he feels is sick. So the doctor could also have said, when did you start to feel sick? You know, not good with this stuffed nose and headache and all that. And so Wesley tells her some information. This is useful. It started last Tuesday, he says. So he's kind of thinking back, you know, Monday I was okay, but then Monday afternoon, a little funny. Tuesday, oh yeah, Tuesday, that's when it started, or that's when I began to feel sick.
A while ago, the doctor says, did you check for a fever? So when you feel sick, sometimes you're burning up, and the most common thing that happens is probably sore throat, probably headache, probably a fever. That's when you have a very high temperature, and you should take a thermometer to see if you have a fever or not.
Exactly. Of course, with COVID-19, we've been having people check us for fevers
Every
everywhere
day.
we go.
Yeah.
Right? Every time you go into a store or whatever, they take your temperature, they're checking to make sure you don't have a fever. And actually, take your temperature. This is another way the doctor might ask this question. Do you have a fever, or did you take your temperature? Do you have a high temperature? Meaning, is it above like 37 degrees?
Yeah.
Do you have a fever? So fever, temperature, this is all the same thing. And Wesley says, no, I didn't. He didn't check to see if he has a fever, or he didn't take his temperature. And he explains why. I don't have a thermometer at home. Oh, well, that's
you
maybe
need that.
something you should ask for Christmas. A thermometer, of course, is something that you use to take temperatures. When we talk about a thermometer for people, we're thinking the one you put in your mouth or your ear, or that thing you shine against your forehead. But a thermometer could also be for checking the weather outside, or for checking the temperature when you're cooking some food or something. Anything that measures temperature, we call that machine a thermometer.
That's right. And if you're a person and you're feeling very sick, what you might do is use a thermometer to see if you have a fever. And that's what we said, which was a high temperature. That's like 38 degrees. Okay, so let's continue with the next sentence. The doctor says, not a problem. We have thermometers here at the hospital. I can do that now. I'm also going to listen to your chest. So the doctor has a stethoscope, which she uses to listen to the heartbeat of the students. I mean, not the students, the patients.
Right. The heartbeat, the chest. They want to kind of hear if they can hear any rattling or gurgling sounds inside
wrong
you.
with your
That
heart.
can, give them an idea that your lungs, your heart, there's something going on inside. So they listen to it using that special piece of equipment. Wesley, totally fine with this. He says, okay, do whatever you want to do. I want to get better soon, he says, so I'll do anything. Take blood, do an x-ray.
Take medicine.
Strap me up to your machine.
Sleep in the hospital.
I don't mind. And certainly having someone listen to his chest is no big deal. He just wants to feel well and to get better soon. Your chest, this is your chest area. Basically, it's the upper area of your main body. Down here, we might call this your abdomen, where your stomach is. Your chest is where your lungs, your heart, your ribs are. So basically, the upper part below your neck and above your stomach, that would be your chest area. And that's about it. So
yeah,
hopefully,
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully Wesley gets a bit of medicine, and I think most importantly, stays home, gets some rest, drink some water, have some chicken soup. You'll be fine in no time, hopefully, Wesley. So I'm feeling good.
Me too.
You're feeling good. Hopefully you guys are feeling good, and we would all feel great if you came back here tomorrow. I'll be here, and I'm sick. So you guys don't have an excuse.
You recovered.
Well, I'm still sick though.
Oh.
It's just the medicine, the very
True.
powerful medicine. But anyways, come back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll feel better and we'll all have a great time checking out part 2 of our ABC Talk unit. Until
Bye.
then, best of health.
Take care.
Wesley is seeing his doctor, Dr. Claude.
Hello, Wesley. What seems to be the problem?
Hi, Dr. Claude. I don't feel very well. My nose is stuffed and my head really hurts.
When did you start to feel this way?
It started last Tuesday.
Did you check for a fever?
No, I didn't. I don't have a thermometer at home.
Not a problem. I can do that now. I am also going to listen to your chest.
Okay, I want to get better soon, so I'll do anything.
大家好，我是 Stephanie。今天我们一样有4个单字要一起看哦。第一个呢是 nose， 名词，鼻子。说到鼻子，这边补充2个感冒鼻子可能会有的症状。第一个呢是 stuffed nose，stuffed S-T-U-F-F-E-D 是塞满了，所以 stuffed nose 就是鼻塞。再来是 runny nose， 鼻水一直从鼻子跑下来，也就是流鼻水哦。那我们一起看一个 nose 的例句。There's something on your nose， 你的鼻子上有东西。那第二个呢是名词 head， 头部。Ouch! I just hit my head on the shelf. 哎呦，我的头刚刚撞到架子了。第三个呢是动词 hurt， 疼痛。它的3态呢是 hurt, hurt, hurt. When Ricky moves his arm, it hurts. Ricky 的手臂一动就会痛。那最后一个单字呢是名词 fever， 发烧。它的另外一种表达方式呢是 run a temperature。我们一起看一个 fever 的例句。Jenny had a fever of 39. Jenny 发烧到39度。好，那我们今天一样有3个文法重点要看。第一个呢是 see a doctor， 看医生。I don't feel very well. I need to see a doctor. 我有点不舒服耶，需要看医生。See a doctor 呢，你也可以说 go to a doctor， 意思是一样的。那第二个重点呢是 somebody checks for something。某人检查是否有某件事情，像是 After Beth wrote her report, she checked for mistakes. Beth 写完报告后检查是否有错误。Check 在这里呢是检查、查看的意思。从这个句子里面，我们就看到 checked for mistakes 后面要加的是负面的事情，或者是身体病痛。那最后一个重点呢是 somebody is going to 加动词。某人将要做某件事情，比较多呢是用在表达确定会发生的事情啊、计划或者是意图，像是 Vivian is going to buy the house， Vivian 会买那栋房子。那说到 is going to， 大家也许会想到的是 will， 其实呢2个差别呢在于说话者的肯定度。如果今天你用到的是 is going to， 那大概90%你会做这件事情，但是 will 呢，可能就是50%，还有可能会变动，你还在犹豫的时候。比如说 I will talk to you later， 我等等跟你说。 那你最后会不会说，或者是什么时候要说，就没有那么确定了。好，那以上就是今天的讲解。See you next time.
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Jamie.
We're gonna play a game called Word Drop where each of us has 3 words or phrases that we haven't looked at yet, and we're gonna try to work it into a conversation as casually as possible. So, Jamie, do you wanna go first?
Well, how about you go first, Stephen?
Fine, I will. Let's do this. All right. You know, when I was in school, in elementary school, I really did not do well. I was not a smart kid, but, you know, I tried really hard. But I was always really like stressed out whenever the teacher had to check for mistakes on my test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So they
really
had
stressed me out.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. And actually, you know, too much stress, especially for students or even working adults, is really harmful to your health, right? It's people don't realize it. They think, oh, stress is just normal, and it is normal, but it can be very serious if left unchecked, right? So I would say that if you have high amounts of stress, you should see a doctor about your stress.
That is a very good piece of advice. And whenever you have a lot of stress, actually like your body will react in different ways. Like different parts of your body might hurt, right? I mean, like when you have stress, you might not sleep well. You might get some pains in your head, and that's really bad.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, not only can stress hurt your head, it can also hurt many other parts of you. It can hurt things like your stomach. I knew somebody who had stomach ulcers because of her stress. Yeah, so you can hurt many parts of your body due to stress.
Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of different parts of your body, seems like you got something on your nose.
Oh, do I? Well, that's very strange, but I guess at least it's not serious enough that I should see a doctor, right?
Yeah.
Unlike the other day when I actually had a fever and I
man.
had to see the doctor. So
I'm sorry
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, it's okay. But yeah. Hopefully we all see the doctor when we need to.
See you next time.